YouTube, how y'all doing? I know I pushed it. Damn, that was late. They probably not gonna they probably not gonna let it go. But this is somebody who sees that they could be better. They can see. And what else was it? I could be, with you, because you're for real. And see now, the next song that's playing right now on Spirit Radio is Till the Cops Come Knocking. And I'm telling you, that's giving me some drama going down for real. Somebody, probably been fighting a lot, over somebody who's for real. And just before that for real song, I cannot lie, I heard that Prototype. You are the prototype. I think I'm in love again. Y'all know that song. And I'm serious, y'all. Time is really of the essence for me. So, I only got a few minutes on here. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And I'm just trying to tap in, I'm channeling, this message that somebody knows you for real. You really heaven sent. You anointed by God. And sometimes, that's scary for people until they understand it. How to be with someone that's divine. Having a divine counterpart, someone who embodies that high priest, high priestess energy. In the tarot, the high priest is the Hierophant. That's the perfect match to a high priestess when they meet their Hierophant, the spiritual teacher, someone who's very wise, somebody that you would want to listen to and respect because they're speaking from experience. I know that one stuck there for a minute, right, y'all? Speaking from experience. Having knowledge of things because they've learned their lessons in order to be able to speak and teach. Y'all, let me say my prayer. Angels, ancestors, and guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown spirit sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender spirit and bind it to them 1,000-fold. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name, we pray. Ashe, ashe. So collective, right now we still got that Till the Cops Come Knocking. And somebody still could be going through a whole lot of drama with somebody. And it could be because somebody knows you're for real. And maybe somebody else was the fake. The false twin. Somebody knowing that you are the real twin. Twin flame soulmate. I don't know why Spirit told me to grab this deck. I usually don't use it, y'all. Let's see what's at the bottom here. It says, oh, wait, y'all. I think I done did it. I always do this to y'all, right? I don't be ready. You know, I just hit record. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get something. My glasses, magnifying glass, something. Hold on. Okay, y'all. I'm back. So we have growth at the bottom of the deck. And this card says, I'm trying to leave my comfort zone with this issue. Y'all, let me see where y'all can see it. Somebody trying to leave their comfort zone. So you see, this look like somebody taking that walk, right? Somebody finally taking that walk. And I know the other day, that Jill Scott song, Long Walk, it tends to play on Spirit Radio. Somebody taking that long walk. Ooh, spiritual birth when I said that. Because they're having to really be honest about some things. This is somebody who probably was trying to stand their ground. You know, they thought they knew everything, right? Trying to stick to whatever narrative they had in their head about what happened between y'all. Now somebody's reflecting and seeing things a little bit differently now. Getting on that walk to come back your way. Wow. So here we go, collective. That's the energy of the card. Somebody is trying to walk back your way. Getting out of their comfort zone. You know, and even that, you know, a lot of people aren't, you know, they don't like change. Change don't come easy for some people. And this is somebody who, with the number 2 on this card, may be stepping into a high priestess energy, which is listening to their intuition, listening to how they feel about something, as opposed to what they thought they should feel. You know what I'm saying, collective? Hey, so Spirit told me to grab this deck right here. And it's because somebody sees you and them being a power couple. This could have been somebody who thought they could be a power couple with someone else. I'm telling y'all, that high priest to the Hierophant, that is a power couple, y'all. This card says, an indestructible force that many wish they could be, liked by few, envied by most. Y'all see the energy? I cannot make it up. Somebody trying to walk back to you because they know y'all could be a power couple. But with that being said, it's going to be a lot of people wishing to be like y'all. You know, It's going to be a lot of people that hate y'all. You know, it's like it comes with, maybe having few friends. If you liked by few. Ooh, that was heavy, y'all. It was very heavy. Because somebody could have been really dealing with a lot of jealousy and envy about who you are, collective. Because y'all been paying attention to the story, right? The collective has been having a glow up. Somebody could be in the spotlight, in your light worker energy, on your divine path. You being seen for who you are. And maybe now somebody is realizing if you were trying to be with them and you already in position, they were supposed to be now by your side in their position. This is how this person is feeling. And they taking that long walk, collective. They taking that long walk back to you. Ooh, my spirit guides just told me to grab this deck. I know it's been a minute. See, lucky for y'all, the table was clear. So now I'm trying to get a whole new energy, y'all. Wow. Look at this energy. The garden and the gate. That's you. You're already in your garden. And you close the gate. You close the gate. But she's still standing by the gate. As if, right? Maybe she could still be trying to watch and see who comes to the gate. Right? See, and Spirit said, of course, not to wait for nobody. But it almost looks like this person here on this card, like they waiting for something. Because they by the gate. So, I don't know. Collective. Wow. Adjacent possibilities. Y'all see that? This could be you at the gate. But now you have so many possibilities now. So many doors are opening up for you because you closed the gate. Gate is closed. There's somebody trying to take that walk. Y'all see them. Because they want to get back their position next to you. And right now, this is somebody having financial constraints. Somebody struggling. So if they seeing you now as this power couple energy that they could be, if they get back to you, I would want to say caution, right, collective? Caution. Because we got the 13 on this card here. And 13 also could represent death. This connection is over, right? And because this connection is over, that's why they're not doing good. Till the cops come knocking. Remember that song? Come on, y'all. Till the cops come knocking. Now we have Come Over by Estelle that came on right after Till the Cops Come Knocking. Now somebody want to come over your house. They want to come see you. Now that this is over, and they not getting any money in their life. They're having financial constraints. Wow. You know, it's unfortunate when people feel like they got to come back to you for money purposes, right? You know, let's just say you done hit a certain level in your lives and you doing good. And you have somebody who, you know, didn't see you, you know, as doing good. You know, maybe at the time that y'all was together. So, you know, they could have counted you out. Because they probably didn't think, you know, y'all could be a power couple, right? If you didn't look like you was really doing all that good at the time. But now that they see that you are, per se, now they want to come back? Hey, I'm just saying, y'all. That's looking like an opportunist to me. Somebody who now sees, oh, hey, I could do good. I could get out of my financial struggles. If I could just get back to the collective, y'all, you know, I be multitasking. Y'all got to excuse me. I'm over here getting my little morning, you know, pick me up. And it's nothing really major, y'all. Just a little elderberry. You know, I take a little turmeric with ginger. And I got my baby aspirin, y'all. Yes, I do. Because I'm up in age. I got to do it. So, there we go. I'm all in, y'all. But I'm still channeling. And I'm telling y'all, this is almost giving that opportunist vibe, y'all. It is. Because you done already closed the gate. That's what we seen at the bottom of the deck. They hoping they can get back in is what this person is hoping. Could even be praying right now that you might give somebody a little grace. Show them some favor. Ooh, there it is. This is somebody you could still be in conflict with. Because this person didn't see the contract that y'all had divinely ordained by the Most High. Spirit wanted you to be this person's lover, their soulmate. With that 6 on the top, is giving the lover's energy, the lover's card, soulmate. But somebody, you see, they was wearing the blindfold. Spirit tried to give them a gift, and they blew it. They created conflict with you, even though that card says contract, y'all, my bad. But you see how I said conflict? Come through, Spirit. This is somebody who you are in conflict with and could possibly be feeling like there's irreconcilable differences, which would be a divorce, right? We did see the 13. Bottom of the deck, we have 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel coming through, letting you know to listen to your intuition, your crown chakra right now when it comes to somebody who's trying to grow, somebody that wants growth now, expansion in their life, because they want to be a power couple now after showing you their true colors. You know, they say when somebody show you who they are, believe them. But is change really possible? Can someone really change their ways? Ooh, y'all seen that? I be trying to catch them before they fall. Wow. Look at this, y'all. We got the man holding the heart in the reverse. But it came out crossing. So this could have been a King of Cups in the reverse. A masculine energy. Man holding the heart. There go that girl at the gate. You representing the garden and the gate. Because I feel like Spirit said the ball is in your court. If this masculine can even get back in to be able to get that seat back. It almost looked like you guarding the gate. Right, collective? Stud stars? Y'all guarding that gate, right? This is somebody who could be making some real changes in their life. But you know, Rome wasn't built in a day. But that could be the lesson. Somebody losing their position in order for change to occur. I see a Spirit. The thinking woman. This is giving Queen of Swords energy. You could be this Queen of Swords. But why did I hear Spirit say, you know, with her hands on the Akashic records? Holding the Akashic records in her hand. Because maybe, hey, somebody's thinking, right? Magician energy at the bottom of the deck. This is the Magician and the Mirror. This could be your energy. An alchemist. But also a mirror to someone. Ooh-wee. Y'all, this makes me want to read, you know, this card for y'all. The number 53 card, which is 8. Wow, which is strength, the strength card. You know, and that could be you standing in your power. You know, but this could be somebody who's trying to find the courage to step into their power of being a magician. You know, and a mirror energy as well. If you guys are supposed to be this power couple, right? This card says, hold on, y'all. Knowing and using your true power. I cannot make this up, y'all. Somebody who needed to know and use their true power. Be this magician energy. It says, y'all, this card upright represents the culmination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. In the magician's left hand is the flame of passion and action. In his right hand is a vortex of water and the light of reflection. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the magician, and within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit. Ooh, spiritual burp, y'all. The water is the energy of yin, the power of spirit and clarity of thought. The flame is the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity. Together they give you the magnificent magic of transformation. The mirror stands beside the magician, reflecting the outer world's response to your choice to use or dismiss the true power that you have. Its silver reflection reveals the future in a mist on the horizon, ready to be magically formed. When you receive the magician upright, you are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at hand. You are the alchemist of your life. And just as an alchemist turns base metals into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. This is true in every area of your life. Claim your power and embrace your intentions in your heart and in your daily life. Direct your destiny, and the mists of the future will clear into brilliant reality. Wow. Aren't y'all glad I read that? This is somebody who could be stepping into their power now. And that could be the reason why that man holding the heart in the reverse came out crossing, y'all. Ooh-wee, right? Ooh-wee. Okay, Spirit, tell me more. I see it. Ooh, and that one flipped out in the reverse. Okay. Ooh, and we got this one in the reverse. So we have the Union card covering the mirrors in the reverse card, coming out for the contract card that we're clarifying. And then the card that landed on the table in the reverse, it says timing and intentions in the reverse. So you see, this is already not looking good. Somebody is still in this reverse energy. Spirit is saying they are not mirroring your energy right now. But they still want this union. This card was covering that. They still want this soulmate connection with you. This card got a 6 on it. That card had a 6 on it. This is the 9 card. Ooh-wee, that could be 333. And then we have the timing and intentions card being a 7. This card came out in the reverse, but in the upright it says, I'm praying you'll come back after everything that's happened between us. I worry that you won't forgive me and allow me another chance. Y'all see it came out in the reverse. This could be you not giving somebody another chance. And you don't forgive them, which is why that gate could be closed, huh? This mirrors card says, our inner children are crying out right now. We both need to comfort them and become the parents. In the reverse, this is giving me the energy that this person hasn't worked on that inner child, and they're not mirroring your energy, which is why you're not letting them come back. But this is somebody who knows now, after not seeing it, that y'all had a contract. With that contract, this union card coming out in the upright, it says, our love will manifest through the union of heart and mind. Expanding these areas allows our love to grow. So see, if somebody's expanding the area of their heart and their mind right now, that could be the reason why they're coming out of their comfort zone. Right, collective? That's what that card said. You know, somebody who I just heard Spirit say, waited until it was over to change. Waited until, wow, I can't make it up. That card still is at the bottom. They waited till it was all said and done, and you closed the gate. We got another card. Ooh. Why has Spirit got me holding this deck in the reverse? That card came out in the reverse, y'all. No. What's happening is there's some cards that are in the reverse in this deck. Wow. That's crazy. Wait a minute, y'all. Yup. I gotta do it, y'all, right? That card came out in the reverse. See, because this card is in the upright right there. It's like some cards are in the reverse, some are in the upright. So since I just started using that deck, I gotta do it. Karmic ties. This is a karmic ties card. In the upright, it says, I can't fully be there for you as long as this other person is in my life. I know it's hard for you, but I have to go through this experience in order to heal it. So see, this could be Spirit trying to let us know that somebody is cutting a karmic tie right now, which is the reason why that King of Hearts in the reverse could be crossing. Bottom of the deck, somebody said they're triggered. You see that, collective? They're triggered. An old pattern has surfaced and it hurts. An old pattern. So see, this could also be another reason why they're not healed. Trying to come in towards you. You know, they could be, I keep hearing my spirit guides say, they trying to cope. That they're using coping mechanisms right now. See? It's in the reverse. Ooh. And we got this in the reverse at the bottom of the deck now. We got messages about trust. I know in my heart we'll be together one day, and that helps me trust. Let's keep working on us. But collective, you see, that came out in the reverse. Contract over, right? Bottom of the deck, we have timing and intentions in the reverse. This journey is teaching us one of the most important spiritual lessons: patience. But see, collective, this is somebody who isn't patient. If that card is in the reverse, somebody who is rushing their process of healing, rushing their karma, trying to get out of their karma because they see y'all being a power couple. Divine masculine when I split the deck. This card says, aware and awakened to the divine calling, ready to take action, protect and provide. Now that the contract is closed, now that somebody is trying to do the work because they're stepping into their power, remember? As a magician, they're taking charge of their energy now, and that's how they are stepping out of their comfort zone. This is somebody who's ready to dance with you now. This is the energy. Dancing in love. This card says, I am surrendering to the cadence of your soul and allowing us to dance in love. Now somebody don't want to fight the feeling anymore. Ooh, why did I just hear that song? Don't fight the feelings. Don't fight the feeling. Don't. Look, somebody about to come in and express themselves. You see that? I want the whole world to know you are mine and only mine. After they didn't see you for who you are, now they coming back to you, collective. But I really think, wow, you see how all of those cards flipped over for this king? What is it? Man holding the heart in the reverse. Somebody who feels like they're your twin flame. And now completely focused on you at this time. Maybe because their third eye has opened. And they're going through a spiritual detox right now at this time. Dreaming about this connection with you in this moonlight energy. Or this could be the moon card. You know, what you don't see. You know, behind the scenes. You know, what's being hidden from you is that somebody is waking up. Crown chakra could be their card, that they've been activated. And you know what happens next? Once your crown is activated, then comes your third eye, being able to see. Knocks me off my feet, y'all. Playing on Spirit Radio, Donnell Jones. This is crazy, y'all. But you got somebody who feels like you knocked them off their feet. and they want to do this dance. Do your dance, do your dance, do your dance quick. Mama, come on, baby, tell me what's the word. Word up. Hey, it's a cold word. No matter when you say it, you know that you'll be heard. You know, somebody probably gonna try to come, look, speak they word, right? With that expression, energy. They gonna come tell you the cold word, huh? Are you ready to hear it is the question. Divine Feminine. Coming out to clarify this thinking woman. Somebody knows you are the Divine Feminine. I am a complicated person with many hidden secrets. I keep us a secret for a reason. Ooh. So this is somebody. Remember we saw on the power couple card how you guys would be envied by most. Maybe this is somebody who is still trying to keep you a secret with this secrets energy, because they're recognizing you as a goddess who healed me and transformed me to my higher self. You see that? This is somebody who still might be coming in with a lot of secrets. Collective. Because remember, we saw this person being unhealed here in this first energy. Someone who's not mirroring you, right? Somebody who you don't want to let come back. Somebody who, this card said in the reverse, I worry that you won't forgive me and allow me another chance. I'm praying you'll come back after everything that's happened between us. But see, you've already decided. You don't want this person back. Bottom of the deck. But Spirit is saying this is somebody who's in love with you now. They're completely in love now that they might be regaining and stepping into their power, realizing who they are, you know, which is an alchemist. They're realizing that they're really a magician and they can manifest things in their life. Ooh, y'all, I done went way past my 30 minutes, you know, but I got to get some tarot for y'all real quick, okay? Then I got to get out of here because y'all know I have a busy schedule. Yay, Yo is the song that's playing by Erykah Badu. And I know y'all heard me say something about this person is over here trying to cope, doing things to cope. I pray they not on that yayo. You know, because that's a hell of a drug, y'all. You know, spiritual detox, you know, could be somebody also, you know, being in rehab, you know, trying to rehabilitate. And that could be happening in that energy of change. You know, somebody, you know, gaining back control of their life because they've been out here trying to cope. You know, cope with these financial constraints that may have been coming into their life. You know, as a result of trying to stay in their comfort zone. Spirit told me to grab this tarot deck here. Here we go with this Page of Wands energy. Somebody who want to come in Wow, I just heard Spirit say for a fresh start. They want a fresh start, but they're coming in this page energy. And y'all know the Page of Wands typically is a flirt. Somebody who wants to flirt with you. Page of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Somebody that took their sweet time. A long time. To come back in towards you. So now they want to come in and make a small gesture. And maybe that small gesture is them trying to come in with some expression. You know, them really wanting to talk to you. Bottom of the deck, the Most High. Divine intervention. Spirit, wow, is coming in the building and could be orchestrating this. This is somebody who feels like you are going to reject them. With that Four of Cups coming up behind the Most High, this is somebody who probably knows that you're going to reject them. Because we see that you don't want another chance. Maybe you still haven't forgiven this person. And that could be, you know, your spiritual protection. You know, that could be the Most High coming in and saying, no, this person can't come back. You rejecting them. Even though they're in love with you. Because, look at this energy, y'all. Coming up behind the Four of Cups. I knew it was coming. This is somebody who still could be in the energy of trying to play games. Trying to still manipulate you, collective. And see, that's the reason why there will be no second chance. Even though somebody now feels like they're your divine masculine. They want to come back in now that the gate, now that the offer is not on the table. Still trying to play games with you. Because now they see things differently. But they could be coming in. Ooh, it landed on the table. Wow. It landed on the table in the upright, but I caught it in the reverse and crossing. Geez, Spirit, this is the Three of Swords. And then it was like it was bending too when I caught it. Maybe this is somebody who wants you to catch them because they going through karma. You see the Saturn energy on the card. We got Libra energy, and then we got Saturn. And the Libra energy, y'all know, could be the Justice card. This is somebody who's trying to get out of their karma. And they are heartbroken because that card landed on the table. Y'all seen it in the upright. They're still heartbroken. Wow. Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Divinely guided. This could be somebody who could be divinely guided to come your way. But still keeping secrets, right? Still in that Five of Swords energy. And collective. That could be the reason why Spirit was starting this reading off with Archangel Uriel. You know, listen to your intuition. You know, because this is somebody who gonna come in still trying to speak, speak on their behalf. But you're going to have to keep that gate closed. Ooh, spiritual birth when I said that. Because you have adjacent opportunities coming in for you. And this person just might not be able to go where you're going. And see, I kind of heard Spirit saying something a little different about all these cards that came out right here too. This could be Spirit telling you to pay attention with your third eye, because this is somebody who could need a spiritual detox. Still trying to come in saying they're your twin flame. This card says, you make me feel alive. I choose you without a doubt. My heart yearns for you. You make them feel alive. See, that's another indication of some dark energy. They should be feeling alive with their own energy, not because of your energy. It's giving energy vampire. Collective. 2 cards fell out. Ace of Cups. 5 of Pentacles, y'all. Oh my God. Come through, Most High. Come through. Spirit is about to give you a new love offer in that Ace of Cups. And somebody else is going to be left out in the cold. Bottom of the deck. Because of that guidance that you're receiving from the Most High. Divine guidance. We cannot make this up. Spirit is telling you, Divine Feminine, that you are going to get a whole new Divine Masculine. But this person from your past still wants to come back your way. Ooh, there we go. Those cards look like they in the upright and crossing. Upright and crossing. 5 of Wands was covering this Hierophant. Wow. This is somebody, Spirit clearly said they want to fight for this. This is somebody who wants to come in and fight for this higher level of commitment. But Spirit is telling you, keep on running in and out of my life. Keep running in and out of my life. Keep on running. Spirit just had me break out in song, because this is somebody who just might still keep running in and out of your life. And that could be the reason why you have to keep the gate closed, collective, and not give this person another chance, even though they're going to come in fighting for it. Collective, y'all know I am way past my time, but I'm going to roll the dice and get a closing energy for the collective. I'm just curious. I gotta see. Wow. Here we go with the rocket ship. Somebody feel like you they rocket ship. You could take them out of their misery is what I heard. Take them off of their karmic wheel. We have the Venus energy coming out with the 2 in the reverse. And then this now looks like Virgo in the upright and crossing. This is Spirit telling me that the Empress energy, Venus energy, is staying in Hermit. Staying single by choice. Because you know that this person is a false priestess or a false priest. Y'all take it how it resonates, because, you know, the 2 is the high priestess energy, but it's in the reverse. Somebody, you know, because we have the Hierophant, you know, coming out, you know, this is somebody who probably wants to fight to be your Hierophant if you're a divine feminine energy, but Spirit is telling you that they're a false with the 2 in the reverse. They're a false high priest / high priestess. And that's why Venus is staying in Hermit and listening to that divine guidance. Because y'all know the Hermit card shows somebody sitting in isolation with the lantern, you know, seeing the light, gaining clarity on a situation. And that clarity that you've gained, divine feminine, is that you know this person coming in still with secrets that they're hiding from you, but they want to come in and still dance this dance of love. You know, they want to come in and fight, you know, even though the contract is over, that the gate is closed, that they no longer have access. But this is someone who says they're about to surrender to you because they said they love your style. They love your style, the way you dress, smell, and carry yourself. It is so attractive. But collective, right after that card, why do we have karmic? This person is a karmic to you, collective. And this card reads, I have a karmic attachment that won't let me go. They are causing chaos and drama. You see that? So, collective, this is somebody who could be fragmented in their mind. Fragmentation. And this card says, until we make our shadows conscious, we will still continue to hurt others. Y'all see that? Last card at the bottom of the deck, they said they still want to apologize to you, though. They said they still want to come apologize to you because this is somebody who may feel like they need closure. I'd never take you for granted again. I've learned my lesson. I am so sorry. Yeah. But they gonna wind up finding out, FAFO, that there's no second chance. I mean, you can forgive them, but that don't mean you want them back. I'm gonna leave it there, collective. Till the next time. Please like and subscribe and give me a little hype if you can. I really appreciate it. Till the next time, y'all. Love and light and namaste.